Welcome to my channel. I'm doing a quick flip through of these two journals. I have these journals up on eBay and I wanted to flip through them really quick so you could see what was inside of them. A lot of these little journals here have ephemera pages and digital pages, digital designer pages. But like this is from an old book, and this is from an old flower catalog, old map page, a digital printout from an old ledger, another piece from an old ledger. This is from a gardening book. This is from a 1950 book on birds, piece of music page. This is a digital printout, vintage ticket. So a lot of it is real ephemera, old type pages from an old magazine, from like a embroidery book. So I mixed in, this is a vintage wallpaper. This is even vintage paper, came out of an estate sale. It's from a vintage magazine. Those are real blue stamps, blue chip stamps. Some tickets. This is like a 1950 envelope. And then the center, you have several from garden book, from a children's book. Same on this side. Hopefully the variety and layering of pages makes you want to journal, which is what I was going for. It makes me want to journal. This is all vintage. I did a little bit of stamping in it. Most of the things are clipped in so you can move them around. If they're stapled in, you can undo the staples and they move. The staples are really easy to undo too. Alright, and then the next one. The fabric on it is also vintagey, probably 80s, maybe 90s. This one's got just a slightly more blue theme from that flower catalog book. Some onion skin paper from a recipe book, digital printout. From a old pilot's logbook. From a children's activity book. Vintage paper. More vintage paper. Vintage map. Vintage. Some punch outs. Another cluster. Vintage music paper. Vintage magazine. Vintage, I don't know what, okay, embroidery. The center, a couple of vintage tags made from children's books and a bird book and a flower book. vintage playing card. Some vintage, those are real vintage green stamps, not digital or anything. A book page from a bird book. And a couple journaling, just a piece of note paper, and a little journaling card. There we go. Thank you for watching.